Hey nerds, welcome to Jerry Bear Reacts. Today we're going to react to Season 2, Episode 7 of the originals entitled Chasing the Devil's Tail. Kind of in a weird predicament right now with the show. A lot of different intertwining stories going on, and we love to see it. If you guys are new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there's a reaction. Links will be in the description box down below for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. Jerry is about to do his best work behind the scenes, and let's start Season 2, Episode VII. Oop.
You cannot catch me, Elijah!
You're getting
Catch
faster,
me,
Klaus.
Elijah.
You're not yet fast enough.
Yeah, brother, you better fucking...
Klaus? Niklaus?
There you are.
Always like bloody Elijah.
Do you understand? One day only the monster shall remain.
Ow. Came off
I
swinging.
know you are locked in battle.
My man's out here sweating in his white
However
tee.
deep in your mind, our mother has set the stage.
Yo,
Hear
in my white
voice.
tee.
Our mother thinks she will win because she has left you alone. But you are not alone.
Facts, Elijah.
Let me in.
What?
Let me help end whatever torment she has forced upon you.
What are you doing?
Trying to enter Elijah's thoughts, to wake him. Esther has locked me out.
But has she locked Haley out?
Is this rash a side effect of the witchy acid trip he's on?
You gonna fuck up my man's collar, you keep pulling on it.
I haven't seen this since I was a child. Michael would return home from battle more blindly temperamental than usual, and our mother would use the petals of a rare Merlock orchid to put him to sleep. She would mend his mind with a spell, and then wake him with the roots of the same plant.
Damn.
If she has access to it now, then maybe it also grows in the bayou. You stay here with your wolves and mind the fort.
I'd rather rip your mother's head off.
Steer clear of her. I mean it.
I said
Haley.
stickler for a second.
She already got to you once.
Facts.
What would happen if Elijah were to wake and find you a victim of her
I
madness?
won't go after her. I promise.
Good girl. Hi, Haley. That look, though. See if you can get inside his
I've
brain
learned
knocking.
A few things from your mother.
Yeah.
I won't go after her. I'll go after everything that she loves.
Hell yes. Hit him with that hashtag. Bloop. That brother dead. That brother gone. I just feel bad for Jackson. Oliver did kind of have a little bit redeeming moment, but that death still has no effect on me whatsoever. I do feel bad for Jack, though. Talk to him, Haley. Talk to him. My man's wearing a shirt, a flannel, and a jean jacket. How many layers do you need?
I could get a new advisor.
You aren't finding our sessions productive.
No, that's not it. They've been great. You're really getting to know me.
You're really getting to know me.
I want to get to know you too.
Oh.
Right, yes. Mortifyingly unprofessional. I'm gonna go.
Camille.
If you love me, let me go.
Do you enjoy jazz?
Who doesn't like jazz? I just feel like if you don't like jazz, right? If you don't enjoy some sort of jazz music, there's something fundamentally wrong. Maybe some people don't like. I've ran into people don't like music. I find that weird. I mean, to each his own. But like jazz is just there's a different form for everybody. It can either be soothing, uplifting, or just make you wanna. I don't like to dance, but it be making you want to get up and cut a rug, brother. Get up there and boot, scoot, boogie to some jazz. You fixing the broken glass? We're all in a hotel together. Davina could literally be in an episode of Rugrats, and he has the body of like a 33-year-old lacrosse player. Okay, I find it weird every time. This motherfucker daddy up in the hiding behind a tree with the goddamn Dundee knife.
Stop following me.
You heard you
I
breathing,
had no
Papa.
intention of taking Esther's bargain and no desire to be remade a mortal being. Now kindly piss off. I'm in a hurry to help my real family.
Damn.
You seek the Merlock orchid.
How did you know that?
I saw you carry Elijah home last night. Who do you think used to find the orchid for your mother to put Michael to sleep?
Damn.
Without my help, you could search forever.
They're gonna team up to find a flower. Little father-son
My mother
bonding
brought
trip.
you back from the dead. My sense of strategy tells me it wasn't to play a father-son game of hide and seek.
True, he's
You
not
can storm
wrong.
off in a fit of stubbornness if you like, but I suggest you do so toward the west.
Papa.
Wolves positioned
Look at
here
Aiden and Josh together.
and here.
Can we keep this alley open?
Right, I'll wait there and rip Vincent's head off.
Nah, a body jump.
His head stays on. He'll have a hard time answering our questions without it.
True.
Sweet. It's a big box of dusty old junk. We're saved.
They're dark objects my uncle left for me. I've been cataloging them according to Kieran's
See how they showed Aiden kind of like laughing at Josh's jokes?
notes. As far as I
Adorable.
can tell, these can be used against witches specifically. Kinky.
Hell yeah.
These? But 100 years ago, the human faction waged a war against the voodoo queens.
The
They had a
voodoo
traitor
queens.
spell these manacles. You'd slap them on a witch. Can't do magic as long as they're on.
All right, well, we're not gonna get the handcuffs of doom on him while he's surrounded by a werewolf entourage.
You just lure him away. I can do that.
Cammy, if we do this, you're the bait. Are you sure you're okay with that?
You're the bloody bait, Missy.
Make it look convincing. The guy's really smart.
I mean, he is pretty smart.
1,000 years estranged, and you choose to walk in silence. Surely you have questions for me.
Elijah walks in silence, too.
Leave me to suffer under Michael.
Esther forbade me from seeing you, so I waited, knowing that one day you would trigger your curse and need your real father.
You would need Papa Wolf,
When that happened, Michael found me
Papa
first.
Tunde, and Papa Bark Bark.
I fought him for you.
Yes, well, your grand declaration is just a few years too late.
Now the only moments of joy in your life, however fleeting, have been simple pleasures. As you climbed the Himalayas, as you tended to your horses. Quiet days, teaching that boy Shakespeare. I watched you paint. I watched you feel your unborn daughter's kick.
I said, stop. A millennium of observing me. Were your eyes closed as I slaughtered whole villages? Fed my way through thousands of innocents?
It wasn't.
Because let's face it, I have a tendency to play with my food. Have I made you proud, Father?
Remind me to teach you
Fuck.
how to send a text message. You were told to get the White Oak steak days ago. We need it now, seeing as your father has risen. Michael, back from the dead. Enough. You kept it from me. Why? Because of Davina Clare. To protect your plan. She's never going to trust me if she thinks I'm just a flying monkey to the Wicked Witch. I've got it handled, Mother.
He is a flying monkey to the Wicked Witch, though.
have to take this. A friend is covering my shift. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry.
He's suspicious.
Hey!
God, dog. I like how they look like a fucking it's the Jawas on Tatooine, right? With the little with the little hoods and the glowy eyes. And they done swindled her ass. You gotta move quicker than that, brother.
I've always seen a blade to have a very different use.
Michael taught you to kill, Klaus. But you were born to create. Power lies in embracing your true nature.
Facts. He is an
Do you
artiste.
think I should accept my mother's offer? I am no longer a father.
In our animal form, we feel everything more acutely. When you were a boy, after each full moon, I would wake closer to your village, having been drawn to you in the night. Since I've been back each month when I turn, I wake further from New Orleans. I know the call of my own blood, Klaus.
Man's getting drawn towards the child.
I know your child is still alive.
You got to shut him down. So does Michael, and he hasn't said a word. He watched him hold a baby.
Wolf fight.
You heard she was back in town.
Overprotective dad stuff.
If you want to call ripping Cole Michelson into 1,000 little pieces protective dad stuff, then yeah, that's it.
What a way to use your powers. Music. Look at him setting the mood for a toddler.
Daggers to take out my family. Didn't know that Klaus was part werewolf.
This will help, Elijah.
Ansel, I'd be lying if I said your offer wasn't appealing. I've never known a parent to be a benevolent force. I think I would have liked to have been your son.
Damn.
But a different path was chosen for me. And I have, for the past 1,000 years, been son of Michael. Paranoid. Vengeful. I'm powerful enough to protect my daughter.
I want to help you defend her.
I believe you. But love is what Esther twists.
It is.
She will take the best of your intentions and she will use them to get to my little girl.
It's true. Yeah.
You waited too long before you came to rescue me. I won't make the same mistake with Hope.
Well, Papa, it's been real.
No.
It's been fun. Hasn't been real fun.
No, Klaus. I know you. You are not capable of this.
That's the first lie you've told me.
Oh. What the fuck? Yeah. Damn, slit his whole chest open and then embraced him with a hug. Jesus fuck.
It's late.
Yo.
Going.
Yo. Why'd you do that? Why couldn't you just like rip his heart out and chop his head off or something?
And to get back to Marcel's.
That's
I
a
lied
brutal
to him
way.
about you. Probably go back to the attic.
And then he said, "Let there be light." Good night, Josh.
Camille!
I like that those two are laying next to each other.
First, I'm gonna kick your ass, and then I'm gonna take my pack back.
Your pack? Last I checked, your pack was blindly following me.
Want to talk about following? How do your mother's boots taste?
Called him a bootlicker too.
What have you done with Cammy? Hybrids die by losing their head or their heart. And given the choice, I'm gonna take the organ that got you into this mess in the first place.
Damn. That is true. Haley being a hybrid, the only way she would, yeah, okay. I was thinking like she was immortal like Klaus, but Klaus is like the original, so he can only die from that fucking dimmadome, dimmadome dagger stake thing. Damn, bow and arrow. It's Jackson. I thought Klaus done showed up with his daddy's bow. Oh, took an arrow to the knee.
You would have done the same thing to me, Finn.
The gig is up.
Okay. I'm so sorry I made you wait.
Your timing was pretty awesome, actually.
Bro, you're supposed to come up and say, "Hi, Haley. I saved you." Elijah, man, still just fucking going through it.
Not for my child. Not for Hope. In her story, we are the knights in shining armor.
I love that.
Without you by my side, I don't think I can survive my own love for my
Put a
daughter.
whole bunch of fucking Play-Doh on the side of his neck.
I need you. The monster in me can only be checked by the monster in you. By the monster in you. Only together can we defeat our demon.
The monster in me can only be checked by the monster in you.
What is it? I spent the day with my father. My real father. Esther brought him back from the dead.
Damn,
believing
that
he
shut
could
Elijah
convince me
down.
to renounce vampirism. The thought of what I could be had I been raised by him. Had I been nurtured. This was his. He knew about Hope. And I wanted to trust him. More than anything in the world, I wanted to. I couldn't be sure. And I would never forgive myself if something happened to her because of my selfish desire for a father. So I killed him. Without hesitation. I killed him.
Here comes the woman with a look in her eye.
You killed him for Hope?
Facts.
With flesh on her
Facts.
words as weapons.
Whatever innocence remains, we must protect at any cost.
Mm. The unwavering love that Elijah has for Klaus in that moment right there. Literally, the second Klaus said, "I spent the day with my real father," Like Elijah had to sit down. And the second they knew about hope, Elijah had to stand up. Body language and actions based off of what he's hearing from his brother, who he holds dearly, and he's begging so desperately for his redemption, is fucking beautiful. My man sliced him and hung his ass up for his mother to see. Fuck.
We need to make a move before she strikes.
Well, actually, moves were made while you were sleeping.
It's good to see you, Vertical.
Hell yeah.
Marcel and I each left a gift for you in the ballroom. You're welcome.
Okay. I was gonna wait to talk about it until the episode ended. Did Marcel whisper "you're welcome" as this motherfucker walked past? Hold on. Hold up.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Watch you.
Kidnapping. It's a rather unpleasant way to begin a family reunion.
Well, wait until you see how we end it.
Ooh, hashtag bloop. Okay, so man, this is my favorite episode of the season so far. By far, episode VII is my favorite episode of this entire season. Especially that ending right there. So Klaus hunts for an antidote to help Elijah. Aiden, Haley, Marcel, Cammy, and Josh team up to defeat Vincent. Caleb takes Davina on a visit to his past. So no Michael. It's like the only major character missing from this episode. We have Klaus and his father, Adonis, Ansel, whatever. We have them two together. They have that heartbreaking moment where he realizes that he knows that Hope is alive, and he kills his father to save Hope. Because he knows he wants to trust his father, but it's not necessarily about trust. Anybody could get that information out of him. Anybody could have got that information out of Ansel if they wanted to. The scene with Klaus and Elijah is top tier, beautiful. That was getting emotional. It was getting hella emotional. We have Haley and Jackson having a moment. We have Josh and Aiden having a moment. That scene there at the end with Cole standing over Davina, I'm like, all right, did he take the dagger? And then she wakes and the dagger's gone. I'm like, well, Marcel was there, so did Marcel help him take the dagger? Does Marcel have the dagger? But now we know both Finn and Cole have been kidnapped. The dagger is either there in the ballroom or it's in possession of Marcel. One of the two things. Davina's going to think that this dude, Cole, done stood her up yet again by trying to help her, but then taking the most powerful weapon that she has. Elijah going through his whole journey with his inner self and seeing his younger self, and then just everything about this episode is beautiful. And that ending right there, Cammy having the run-in with Esther. Again, Davina waking up. Everybody's stories kind of, again, intertwining. That was great. That's a phenomenal episode. Whew. All right. Episode 8 is entitled The Brothers That Care Forgot. It's sad to see what happened with Adonis. So yeah. And Lenore had to see that, or Esther had to see it, and then go take it out on Cammy. We'll see how those fates work out. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching this video. By far, again, my favorite one. And yeah. Playlist and everything. You can watch the full uncut thing on Patreon, all that stuff. Description box down below. Playlist up on screen. Stay cute. Stay hydrated. And I will catch you on the next one.